the same kind of thing, and we'll see what Vega can do to respond to this.
It's gonna be Solo's responsibility to make sure that the Ancients are warded.
Alright, well, speaking of Vega, by the way, what do you make of the Death Prophet pick? This is something we don't get to see all too often, and makes an appearance here.
Death Prophet is really good versus the Doom. I think during the Doom days, the Doom patches, before we saw Razor, these three heroes, Razor, Wraith King, and Death Prophet. These three heroes are very good versus Doom because you just pop your ultimate, Doom me if you want to. You're still doing your job. So Death Prophet is probably geared towards that, and the secondary thing is you don't want to go into late game versus the Doom, right? So you want to push and finish the game. Death Prophet provides that. It's just that teams have been using other heroes that can push in the mid lane like Dragon Knight more or Beastmaster. We don't really see Death Prophet a lot.
Yeah, and the Death Prophet Exism also synergizes really well with the minus armor.
With the amp, yeah. True. Forget about that.
That's going to be fantastic for the DP's ability to just bring heroes down really quickly.
But then her weakness she still has that weakness where she has such a long cooldown that every time you have that on cooldown, the opponent will have a room to make a play during your Exorcism cooldown and try to maybe get a key advantage, like take a tower or get Roshan. That has always been a weakness of Death Prophet with her ultimate. It can be very strong, but the cooldown is a really, really big problem, and teams have been always really good at playing around the cooldowns of Death Prophet.
We'll see. It's been probably some time since teams have had to verse and deal with the Death Prophet. And we'll see the DP going up mid against Magnus. Magnus Ooh, does he know it's in here?
Wow, what? The courier? Oh my god.
Is the plan with this? I guess he's planning on bottle crowing.
He was just hiding it there so he could bottle crow.
Yeah, interesting little location for him to tuck it into.
But this has to be one of the first games that No-Tail played. I have not seen him play Magnus. I think he's gonna do a similar job of the Beastmaster this game, but it's just much different of the way you execute the two heroes. Beastmaster and Magnus are very different heroes. Like on Beastmaster, you can be very temperamental with your decision making. Sometimes you can be, you roll and then you don't really want to commit. But with RP, it's much more different. You have to be very calm and collective with how you use your RP.
Yep.
And generally, No-Tail has been sometimes known as really aggressive, and he doesn't make the best decisions on heroes that require a lot of patience.
We'll see how he fares this game around. This is an important game for both these two teams, and this is the Game 3 decider here. Top lane Mag, not with the most difficult of lanes. Jug just now with the level 1 Blade Fury and the long clip on the Arctic Burn means he's getting a lot of XP out of the off lane.
This lane is actually really good for Sada because you can always sprint away from the Blade Fury, and they don't really have stuns, only slow from Arctic Burn. So Sada should be able to get. He might not get a lot of farm, but he's gonna be able to get experience. And Moon has actually, ran back to the jungle. This is very similar to how they opened in the first game because they. Oh, maybe not. Mag is gonna find Moon here, but he should not be able to take him down.
Yeah.
Moon has a really good creep. But like
gets
I was
a bit of damage off
before,
and that's it.
OG are going back to what they did in the first game where Vega ran a tri-lane and they start to move their heroes around because they can't really pressure the lane so much. But with
I've seen them do this a bit with the Lich Doom, where Doom starts in the jungle and then Lich solos for a little while, and around when Doom hits level 3, level 4, then he comes back to the off lane to contest it. Doom is still very weak at the early levels. He only got buffed at like level 5 to level 7 really with the Scorched Earth.
Yep, and he's gonna stack as well because this is their game plan, their main game plan, get a lot of ancient stacks with Empower. So Doom level 2.5 actually running back into the lane.
Whoa, he's gone for a very aggressive move here into the Radiant jungle, but...
He has a really good creep though, like a Satyr creep for the laning phase, so I think he should be able to just go to the lane and be just fine right now, but it looks like he's not going to be able to get too much farm, even with the Lich around, so not sure though.
Yeah, Fly's just going to continue to get the solo XP and farm.
This is the thing where you can do on Radiance, like the triple cam, and you can do this very well when you have Dazzle because of the heal. So Vega are using their supports very well to get experience.
And also just deny experience. This is...
Dude, look at the XP on the two supports. Oh my god, they are almost level 3 on both of their supports against a Lich.
Well,
this is really impressive.
The Doom is just about to hit level, not even level 3 yet. He's just in the jungle chilling. He doesn't even have a good creep to devour.
This is really bad for OG. Oh no, Fly is gonna give up first blood here.
Yep, he's in a lot of trouble. Does not have a TP or anything. Has got the ice armor. Gonna make it to the high ground, and the slows will maybe save his life. The poison touch not enough. He needs to juke and juke well. Gotta use the trees. Won't get a chance to do so. First blood goes Solo's way, and that's a good start for Vega here. Every single game, they always get the first couple of kills. We saw this in game 1, even when they went down.
Yeah, they have like really good heroes like Night Stalker, like Slala. All these heroes are very good at securing the first kill, and they might even be able. This is like the point where I'm talking about Slala. You don't need a blink, you just need to sprint around and set up kills for the team.
No tell, he's got skill points and won't get a chance to use them. Solo snuck all the way around from the bottom, like looped around to come back in for that one.
He's saving skill points to see whether, because this is why you do it. You have so much ancient stacks, and if you can actually do the ancient stacks early, you get all the points into Empower, and you just clear the stack, you get levels, and then you can skill skewer if you want to. But generally, you always want to have 1 point skill. Generally.
Yes. I guess knowing that the gank coming his way was maybe one that he wasn't going to be able to avoid even with the skewer.
They scouted the ancients though with the stalker, but he doesn't have a ward. But at the very least this time they have the info that ancients are being stacked heavily, and they are going to look to place a ward or make a smoke play.
Yep.
When you have call down, I think they can make that smoke play.
No one at mid now is hit level 6, so Exorcism comes online. It means if they can find an opening, they could bring down an early tier 1 tower.
They want to kill the DP. They want to kill the DP because he has RP.
He's faking it. He's kind of showing his hand here though. The fact that he's making that aggressive movement on the high ground really signals that there is backup waiting behind the Magnus to secure a kill.
He has a very early point in ultimate for Death Prophet. Usually you see just the Crypt Swarm plus the Witchcraft.
Well, this got buffed a lot. That was one of the big things that got buffed about Death Prophet in recent patches. Was you get more souls, you get more of the spirits in your early Exorcism.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like what, from 6 to 8, I think?
I think it was even like 4 or 5 or something ridiculously low.
Okay, so level 1
I can't
is
check
much
right now,
stronger now.
It used to be really low at early Exorcism. You got all these souls coming from the Witchcraft points.
Oh, he actually, look at his skill build. He has 4 Witchcraft at level 7.
Yeah, his ulti's really powerful with this. You're looking at what, 14 spirits? At
so
level,
it's like 8
level
plus,
7?
8 plus 6, 14 at level 1. So you can take towers very quickly, yes?
Yep.
And you have very low mana cost on your
Solo. He may find a kill here on Fly. Trying to juke around the trees will not be successful, and that's earn charges as well. Getting those first couple of earn charges can really help.
This Stalker is just focusing so much on the Ancients area.
Yeah.
This is what I've been talking about, what they were missing in the first game, when Bristleback kept doing the stacks and became so much of a big problem. So this game they are actually doing a lot more scouting during the Ancients area, making sure that the Juggernaut and the Magnus is not farming it. And they even have this ward down very early, so they're going to be able to keep tabs whether OG is going to be doing the Ancients very early.
No, imagine that saying they'd love to contest with a level 6, soon to be level 7 Gyrocopter. For now they're going to go in on Moon at bottom. They drop the cooldown here, Rocket Barrage available as well, and Moon is done for. TP from the Magnus, could see an RP, skewer forward to get silenced, so Pasha can TP if he wants to. He's going to succeed, I believe. RP comes in and whips! Woo, boy, he's out. Beam me out of there, and he's back at base, healing up. That's RP on cooldown. Meanwhile, mid lane, no one's taking advantage of this. Has thrown out the Exorcism. Will get a T1 mid tower. Vega just playing ring around a Rosie with OG, and Solo not done. He may get a kill here. He's got one more earn chance. Does he go for this? No, he's not. But he's created the space to get the tier 1 mid. Only good news for Fly is he stops the Night Stalker getting that bottom rune. But boy, oh boy, does that go well for Vega.
Yeah, it was still a really good try by the Magnus. I can't really fault him for that because he was really close. Like,
oh yeah, no, that was. It was like fraction of a second.
It was just all Solo there, allowing that play to happen. That was just such a good support play from Solo. And meanwhile, they were farming like stacks in the jungle with Moon is gonna get caught again middle lane.
Yep, Moon in trouble, and this is a
sprint.
Sentinel Sun saves his life, I guess. Oh, that's handy, but not gonna change a whole lot. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Vega still applying pressure. They drop a cooldown Fly. Oh, he barely got out of that one. That was very close. I think Pasha just hesitated for a fraction of a second before throwing it. thinking they were just going to go for the tower, but Solo
They're
wanted
still
more than
gonna
that.
get the tower though. It's
Yeah.
still okay for them.
Yeah,
It's still
cooldown's a
really
short
good for them.
cooldown anyways.
Radiant's top
Whoa,
tower
that was a bad
is
smoke.
under bottom tower has fallen.
Whoopsie daisy.
Radiant structures are
Top lane, they're
Mag-
defending
top
now.
lane.
Here come the TP, the glyph as well, Miracle. Is he going to be the one they look to chase down? Looks like they just want to get the tower tonight.
has been denied.
And now they're top lane conveniently with Exorcism back up. Yeah, not that soon. 37 seconds away. But possibly we'll see.
They don't really want to move away too far from the bottom side
Yeah.
of the map because they want to be able to
Dire's bottom tower
contest
is
the
under
ancients
attack.
whenever it happens. So I don't think they want to push top.
Okay. Well, for now they'll
They need
leave
to make sure
just
3
Mag
heroes
up
are
there.
bottom all the time.
No one's headed back up top 2, getting his mana back up, has phase boots and building towards the heals. It looks like they may be committing a lot of heroes up here. Pasha rotating as well. As you mentioned, this could open up that
They can go for
opportunity to go
Ancients
for these
now.
Ancients. They have to bring in Miracle, and he's only got level 1 healing ward, so you'd take a lot of damage in the process. I guess you could use the
Radiant's middle
Winter
tower is
Wyvern
under
with Cold
attack.
Embrace to tank it, but you'd have to commit a lot of heroes to
Dire's
farm the
top
Ancients.
tower is under attack.
Let's see if they can actually kill this and defend. They should be able to kill this and defend their towers.
Yeah. Could be looking at a third tier 1
should.
tower, and OG yet to respond.
Dire's top tower is under
Oh, it's
attack.
gonna be. They have nighttime on Stalker. Stalker's
Yeah.
level 6, so
Oh,
they
they-
should be able to defend mid as well.
I believe they may have spotted him with this Dire Ward. Yeah, they've seen him now, solo. Marching forward, a couple of TPs coming as well. He is available on the Dire side. Can they make the jump here? They pop the Darkness here. Flying the front lane does not have Chain Frost, and I think he's a goner. No way out for the Lich. When Blast goes out,
Oh
and
my
Solo
God,
still
they
wants
might
more.
lose
He's found crit, and he's going to get more. Just needs the Void. Should be able to do so. Nice TP coming out from the Jug. That will save his life, but realistically, it's an absolute catastrophe
Can
for
they
OG.
contest the ancients here?
Oh, no. Gyro, Death Prophet ultimate? No, they haven't got the Death Prophet ultimate. That's been used.
Oh, this is risky though.
Yeah? You have been it's risky. Where's they
Magnus
know
has
Jug
blink.
TP'd out though.
Magnus
Jug
has
TP'd
blink.
top.
Magnus is blink though.
Okay.
They don't know this.
They
This
don't
might be
know
really
it's
big for
happening.
OG.
No, there's a Dire Ward.
Radiant's
OG
bottom
already.
tower is
They're
under
looking to
attack.
contest. They're not going to let these Ancients go down without a fight. They pop the salve though. Looks like Ancients should be fine and secured for OG, but they
Oh,
lost
that
at
was-
least like 25 to 30% of it. Dazzle, oh, reveals the
okay.
smoke, gets the grave up though. RP only gets the gyro. There's a cooldown, but he's not going to use it. He's doomed up, and Vega going to just lose. Well, only a gyro here. The Dazzle actually getting the TP out successfully.
Wow, the desert actually got out.
Yeah, great TP. That does it, I guess. OG
And
now
that was
want
fine.
this.
They used RP Doom and Omni Flash and they got 1 kill.
Yeah, but they made good use of the Exorcism cooldown. You kind of mentioned that teams are getting much better at dealing with the cooldown there. Sliding a nice deny in mid lane, and nighttime hits. Miracle's gonna be careful. He's got a healing ward, but he's played through on cooldown still. Winter's Curse onto Mag. No Tail has a skewer back, and we get silence.
Oh, the silence!
Solo
Oh
is
my
just
God.
playing out of his
The
mind this
player,
game.
man. This
No Tail. Oh, he had a shockwave as well. He hits it, but it's too late. The heal comes out. Solo breaks the healing ward. And as if he hasn't done enough this fight, he's looking to do even more. Gets up another slow here. The cooldown is there. It's not going to hit. Nice timing on the Blade Fury. The chase is still on. Rocket Barrage onto Crit. Crit getting low. He's going to go into the Cold Embrace and just accept his fate, it looks like. Pasha gets the
Ancients again.
kill.
Ancients again? Are they going to run away?
Oh, they
Oh, they're
could.
going to rush for this.
Roach. Why not? No RP, no Doom, no Omni Slash. This is possibly Roche and the Ancient Winter.
Do they have time for that? Roach plus Ancients?
Sure, they'll have an Ancient. There's no Doom. Oh, Doom's coming back up. There's no Omni Slash, so yeah, they can
Oh,
get
they
this.
have... Oh my god, they're getting everything.
They're so strong right now, Vega. Even with
Oh
them
my
cooldowns on cooldown for a little bit longer. There we go. Perfect
Man,
use
this
of the
is the
Exorcism, I feel.
adjustment they made after the first game. They're never gonna let them farm the Ancients so much like the last game, like the first game.
Oh, this ward is giving such good vision as well to Vega. Right now, that was the other big issue they had in Game 1, was just generally the vision game. The warding was far better on the side of OG. They had deep wards up, and they never let Vega get any vision on their Ancients.
They have to make this fight work for them.
Oh, he gets the stun off, Mag. Can he get out of this one? It looks like it's a possibility, but he gets kind of blown up there. The Grave now coming into play. He's got no TP. Mag wants one more crush. He's going to get onto Miracle. He gets up to the side, but the Lich just barely gets the kill. Miracle's low, though. Omni Slash on the creeps. Oh, no one gets one kill. Moon now being chased down. The Doom was used on Sioma. Elsewhere, it's Death Prophet with a double kill. The chase on the backlines onto No-Tell. He's got no blink for a little bit longer. Solo's got the ward. There's the Urn Charge. Going to cancel the blink. TP. Don't think that's going to work. No-Tell. No siree. 4 for 1. Just a slaughter. 11 kills to 2. And Vega are just snowballing their way through game number 3 so far.
Dazzle again. Once more, remember the co-embrace in the second game for the Ember. And this time he comes up big time again with his positioning. He allowed the Slaughter to live long enough to get. He got another crush and damage off before he
almost lived too. Lich somehow like threw a straight ranged attack. If that Lich didn't get that attack off, I think Slaughter may have lived because Jug was not getting any more damage off once he got crushed. Well,
and this game feels like it's already getting out of reach for OG.
They haven't even got the Slaughter blink yet. When Slaughter gets blinked, this game gets a whole lot scarier for OG. Not to mention
they don't even really need the blink to be winning the game so hard right now.
Dude, Night Stalker has a Glimmer Cape already as well. This Night Stalker is ridiculously farmed.
Oh my god. Look at his net worth, he's 5k. Oh my god.
You wouldn't believe Solo is playing support this game. 4-0 and 5. He has been by far the MVP this game so far.
Death Prophet ultimate up again. Yeah, like those two clutch silencers in the game actually won them so much.
And here we go, they're on the high ground. There is an Ice Armor onto the tower, but that's just level 1. Asher with the Aegis on the front lines here. Needs to be a little bit careful. It's still very early on and just a 1k HP Gyro, but he's got the heals to back him up. They're pushing high ground without a Slaughter blink. I mean, 15 minutes in, they're not wasting any time whatsoever. No glyph available on the OG side.
He's just for the M to do it. Just cast M.
They're happy. They get enough damage done on the tower. They use Exorcism, so Vega will have about 2 minutes of kind of passive play here, which does mean the Aegis will time out before they have another Exorcism, but they're okay with that because it's also daytime.
The next push is Rex, for sure.
Well, the next push may have to wait because they won't have an Aegis, but they'll find pickoffs, Winter. They'll use the Slaughter blink. They'll maybe even look to use their smokes.
They're gonna be strong enough though, like maybe with the BKB coming soon. And they have Arcanes. Well, they have another. Oh, they have Bloodstone on the Death Prophet soon.
I don't think it's Bloodstone. I think you go Octarine. I think Octarine's the new build that I've seen Death Prophet start doing as well.
You get Octarine core as second item.
You can. Just for the cooldown, you've got.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good, right? Because you life steal when your ultimate is on. Yeah.
And the problem is you can't. If you go you need an armor item normally. So if you go Bloodstone, your next item is normally the Shivers, and then your Octarine comes really late. So you can just go like Octarine Shivers instead now.
Oh,
I feel the Octarine is generally better than the Bloodstone.
The Bloodstone is the old build. I keep thinking of the old build. The new build is with Octarine core.
Yeah. It seems more and more that's the way.
You know, dude, I tried Octarine core on Slaughter and it sucks.
It sucks?
I got it as my second item, maybe too fast.
Yeah.
I got
maybe later.
And then Octarine core.
After your 4-staff and stuff too, or...
Yeah, without 4-staff is so crucial on Slaughter.
Mag, he says, I've got this shiny new blink dagger, I want to use it. Not going to latch on to anyone though. They're doing all this without a mech or anything. I don't think they're even going to care about building into a mech right now. They've still got the Aegis for a little bit longer.
They don't really need
they don't care about Aegis.
They can just... They're so strong, like why do they need to be scared? With nighttime plus Death Prophet ulti, they can just take these Rex.
There's still no glyph too.
As long as they spread out. They need to spread out and just allow... They cannot allow too many heroes to get caught by RP. Then they're gonna get the Rex.
There's no smoke on the dire side as well, I believe, unless the hero is carrying one. No smoke, which makes it really hard to get this RP off. They're gonna go to no one, the Omni Slash and everything. He builds himself in the air. We'll have a Grave, I believe, to back him up. He gets Glimmered though! That Glimmer saving lines here. The Winter's Curse not doing enough, and buyback from the Doom. He's looking to try and save this one in the back lines. OG just getting destroyed here. Mag gets doomed up, needs no more crushes from him, but it's Pasha just diving on past Solo as well, buddying up, and Vega will secure themselves a lane of racks 18 minutes in. Not a thing OG could do about it. That's why you go for the fast Glimmer Cape on solo, just to save
Radiant's middle
your Death
tower
Prophet
is
in that
under
exact
attack.
situation.
Yeah, that was such a good pickup by Night Stalker in this game. Didn't expect the Night Stalker to go for early Glimmer Cape. Usually we just see Earn into like threats into Aghanim's.
Yeah. It's been a fantastic performance from solo.
I mean, sometimes we see Midas or sometimes we see Armlet, but the Glimmer Cape instantly paying off here in this game.
Yeah. It will be a Bloodstone, by the way. I talked up the Octarine build, but not going to happen. No one, well, he knows best, and he's going to pick up the Bloodstone. The fast respawn can always help you out a bit.
But I'm still with you. I'm still with you though. Even though I initially thought it was a Bloodstone, but I felt like Octarine Core would have been better. I mean,
Yeah.
Bloodstone is just gonna allow you to snowball harder. But I guess at this stage, you wanna be able to keep farming. Bloodstone helps you farm faster because of the regen.
Heal your team up as well, you know, if you're ever
the
really
heal,
low.
Yeah.
The heal
The
can
heal
be
is
quite...
actually
In a game like this, the heal may
Yeah, it's
just secure your
underrated.
racks, for example.
It's really good because there's a lot of spread damage from Juggernaut, Curse, and Scorch Earth plus the Magnus and the Chain Force. So the Bloodstone might actually be a deciding factor in a very, you know, if it's a very close team fight.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
The
it's hard
heal
to,
from
like
the
I
Bloodstone
like
would
the
be-
Octarine. Like if this is me, I'm going Octarine, but it's very much like there's pros and cons to both builds. So it's not like there's a wrong choice here to be made.
Yeah, it's fine. Like both of the options are really good.
Well, we'll see Vega. They're not going to waste any time. They're already at the top lane, 10 seconds away from Exorcism. They won't even need it for this tier 2 tower. And OG are just like, what do we actually do here? They're buying what items
If
they
they
can.
don't
They've got
pull-
Vlad's on Doom.
If they don't pull off a good RP, they're not gonna win this fight. They need to
Where's
RP
the
more than
Magnus?
one
He's
hero.
back at base still. He needs to get in position soon. The Ice Summer's there slowing it down. This time around there is a glyph available. And last time around the plan was just to blow up the Death Prophet, and they suddenly probably realized they can't do that anymore. The Glimmer, the Grave, the Dazzle, the Weave just makes this so difficult
Cross
to
top
do.
as well on Slada. They're not
And-
gonna be able to blow him up.
They do a little bit of damage here. I think Vega will they back off here? They've lost the Exorcism now. This is where last time at bottom lane they did back off. It's very much just methodical damage bit by bit. And they'll come back in 2 minutes. This time around there won't be a glyph and Vega will have another couple of items.
Yeah, and they need to make sure that they don't take any bad engagements when the DP ulti is down, the Exorcism is down. Roshan is up, so Roshan plus high ground would be their plan next.
And we'll see what... I mean, if I'm OG, I'm thinking this is time to strike. No Exorcism. Let's just make a YOLO play because things are going very poorly. Well, problem is, the Vega Vision sees all. You cannot leave your base without being spotted by one of these, either top or bottom wards. Unless they opt to smoke up.
This is what happens when you're behind. You lose
Yeah.
that control and there's wards everywhere.
They've got to smoke, but if you smoke as 5, it's incredibly obvious because the wards also will spot no one on the map, which means, hey, no one's strong on the map. That means they're smoked up, so it's kind of like a lose-lose situation for OG as far as that's concerned. And there's the plate mail, so likely we'll see a
OG,
Shiva's Guard next.
I think for OG they need to be able to just get a really good RP. That's only their way to fight. Maybe
Yep.
even the next rush they need to smoke out and try to contest. I think if they give up the next rush it's so difficult because they use buybacks already. The next defense is almost impossible for them.
Luckily for them, Vega don't scout it at the right time. They poked their noses in, but it wasn't to be. Coming up soon though, and I'm sure Vega will be keeping a close eye on the pit. Miracle, Drums, Manta has got the empower. You hit a good RP, and suddenly there's a cleaving Juggernaut doing a ton of damage onto the Vega lineup. But here we go, Roach has respawned, and it's being instantly scattered by Vega.
They're gonna be late. They can't really arrive on time. This is too fast.
This is, and they may even use their one and only smoke here. We'll see. It looks like for now they're holding on to it. Lich.
Oh, they're actually having second thoughts though. Vega are not fully committed for the rush. There's
wow.
2 heroes hitting it. They're still
They're
gonna get
really
it.
concerned. Okay, I think they just saw the Wyvern at bottom now, and they'll realize, okay, we're not actually in that much trouble.
Okay, they should be able to secure the
Radiant's top
racks
tower
with
is
this,
under attack.
with the advantage they have right now.
And we'll see, they're headed down towards
As long
the
as
mid
they
lane.
make sure they're doing it very well. The last time they sent up only the DP to hit the
Yep.
tower, so that no one else get caught by RP. Like, even Pasha is not hitting the tower.
And even with an
Only no
Aegis,
one
that
is
may
hitting a tower.
continue to be the case. Miracle Blade Furies forward just to try and deal with the creep wave. Exorcism was used fairly early here and not doing a whole lot of damage immediately. There's the RP on 2, gets solo as well. The cooldown already used Tasha. He may have been doomed, but he got the cooldown off. Aegis will mean he's respawning soon. They've lost Death Prophet though. Exorcism taken out of the picture, and here we go. OG looking to hold their base. They'll lose the gyrocopter on the side of Vega. He will be respawning soon, but that probably just means a second death coming his way. The blink forward. Mag wants the crush. Tasha BKB, he's going to turn and fight, but he's got no flat here. He's forced to run. Glimmer Cape will likely keep him alive a little bit longer. Mag's with another crush. This one not going to be quite as good. Chase onto Pasha. Can they catch him? Looks like just barely. They may be able to do so. One more right click miracle. He wants it. The shockwave will get him. They get the gyro. They get the death problem. The backline. It's Winter Wyvern going down for the Night Stalker. OG though, for the most part, happy with this hold. Fly though gets crushed and pummeled into the ground. Sioma pairing up with Mag here. And this is looking suddenly not so good for OG. They're going to lose their Doom. The Grave onto Sioma. And no one's back. The Bloodstone with the fast respawn. Suddenly there's a Death Prophet back in the picture. There's 4 dead on the dive side. Max with another crush. This one will not land. The Blade Fury will be enough to bring him down. And, well, a 5-for-4 trade, I want to say, with no one respawning and having a second life, more or less. And you can add an extra kill for the gyrocopter, so 6 deaths really on the side of the Vega. The teamfight recap not really showing the full picture.
Yeah, they grouped up too much for that fight. They got 2 heroes got caught in the RP there. Can't remember who was it, but
it was the Night Stalker and the Death Prophet.
They needed to group spread out much more than that. That was a really good team fight from OG. The Chain Force, the Curse, and then the RP on 2. And then the Doom on the other hero. So they essentially take out 3 heroes from that first move they made with the Magnus.
Importantly, no one couldn't be kept alive during his exorcism. In the past fight it was the Glimmer and there's just the heals and the weave that was able to sustain him, but things starting to not go so easily for the Death Prophet. I think Vega realized, let's maybe wait for the Vision game to kick in. They've got 100 gold to go before Solo has an Aghanim Scepter. Something they could have waited before pushing there, but...
Yeah, but can't really blame them for not waiting because they were really strong, just didn't execute well. Yeah. So right now they have the secondary plan, but if this doesn't work, it's gonna be tough for them because Magnus, Juggernaut and Doom, and then with all the team fight they have so much potential of defending a high ground if you make a mistake. And late game versus a Doom is really bad. It's very scary to go late game against Doom.
And just this Jug alone with the Empower is putting in a lot of work here. He's about to hit level 16 as well. Closing on that.
This is really bad for Vega right now. They might
really bad. I mean,
this is
Verifalator Rack Switch. I wouldn't call this really bad. They're still, to me, the team in control. It's not won by any means. But I would much rather be in Vega's position right now than OG's.
But they were so much more in control in the last few minutes ago. Okay. Right now it turned really bad for them, I feel.
It could turn badly, but it's still right in this moment. It's Vega favored. At least that's how I see it.
It's not so big anymore, no? Because if they lose, there's no more room for error. Just now there was room for error. Now if they make another mistake, they will lose the game. Okay. Even if they are up 1 racks.
And Jug about to pick up the Skadi now, so Skadi Manta with
scary.
Empower. Yeah, he's very scary. And late game Doom, of course, not to be underestimated.
They even have an early Blast. Like Moon even went, his first item was Blast, so they were just looking to output damage from the Juggernaut. Every move they make, just to ensure that Juggernaut deals enough damage in teamfight. They have armor, ice armor for him, Blast, and power. This is a Superman Juggernaut game.
I mean, you can tell OG are feeling confident now. They smoke up, they're looking for the pick-off. It could be on Mag.
Their lineup is a lineup that can win a team fight if they're 10k behind. Because they have so much good spells. If they hit 2-man RP, they doom the other guy, they curse the other guy, that's 4 heroes disabled, and Juggernaut Omniscience will kill everything.
Well, the smoke gonna fail. They hyped it up, talked about how they're getting confident, Mag just casually blinks away. So, that's not gonna work. Time for Night Stalker probably to look to pick up a gem, I imagine, for Vega.
Yeah, they have to rely on the second plan right now with the NS. The map vision, control, try to get pickoffs, pressure until you find good pickoffs before you try and push again.
And they should be able to secure the next Roshan as well. They're going to have the vision control. They also, I mean, for OG, I believe they are somewhat short on smokes. No
this
smokes
is
available
not
for a
the-
couple of minutes.
This is not like the straightforward push like we saw from Vega previously.
Yeah.
Because they lost that fight right now. They have to take things very, very carefully. They cannot afford to make any more mistakes. Like one more mistake, they can just easily lose the game, even though they are 1 Rex. Because the Juggernaut with Cleave can just easily defend 1 Rex down. So it's not a big deal for OG this game.
Alright, well, Solo now with an Invis walks into a lot of sentries here. He's got to be very careful. Playing with fire here.
They need a lot of Lotus Orb and Linkers though, I feel.
And this is
There's so
something
much
that...
single target.
Speaking of abnormal things here, 3 Observer Wards on the Radiant Courier. You're going to pop those down, especially when you're raiding the enemy jungle like this. Solo charges forward, looking for a catch here. It's Winter Wyvern who glimmers up, gets caught up by the Blink Crush. He doesn't know he's hit it just yet. He will in a second here. The Silence follow-up, but Crit will get himself out of there.
None of the supports have space, but I guess you can drop the ring on the Dazzle to make space.
I mean, Dazzle can drop his
They need
smoke
to-
as well. Put the smoke on the Courier.
They need to place the wards. I agree. They need to place the
Yep.
wards and then wait for Roshan, take the Roshan, and then try to push again.
Vision is
The
a
longer
big
they wait,
problem
the more
for them right
difficult
now.
Yeah, the
This
longer
Cruise
they
is
wait,
sitting
the
at
more
base.
difficult they'll get.
It's just also abnormal to see so many Observer Wards stacked up at once. Normally you won't see a team... Like, this is like a pub thing where it's like, oh, we've got no wards. Let's buy all 4 Observer Wards from my shop at once because we suddenly need wards. Normally there's only ever 1 or 2 available, but... Not to take anything away from Vega's play this game. They have been on point. And the strategy's been well executed, but... Got to get across the finish line right now.
Yeah, they just need to chill, place the wards, get a gem on NS, secure next Roshan, then try again. But even with all those things done, they could still lose the fight right now.
Yep.
It's very, very, very dangerous.
Oh,
they
I mean, you
don't
mentioned
position themselves
execution.
well.
1 RP, and this Juggernaut will wipe apart Vega.
Yeah, they just need to get 2 heroes. 2 heroes. They don't need to get 3 heroes. 2 heroes RP, 1 Doomed, 1 Curse, and Omniscience will kill.
Yeah. Well, there's the gem for Night Stalker, and very much they're itemizing to try and deal with the physical damage as much as possible. You've got the Solar Crest on the Dazzle, Slatter's picked up a Plate Mail. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like a Vlad's get picked up on a Night Stalker. They just want to maximize their armor game as much as possible.
But they need the Lotus Orb or Lincoln, so I think the Slatter's going Lotus. Dazzle is
It looks that way.
probably going one of the 2 as well with the ring. So once those 2 items come up, then they can deal with the Curse and the Doom. I think they need those 2 items very, very badly. So they can protect the Death Prophet or even the Gyro. Oh, they saw the what?
Well, there's 3 Radiant Wards is the problem here. There's 2 other ones now to
he's
deal
dead.
with. Yep, Sioma. Goodbye.
Oh,
Or not?
RP?
Winter's Curse? Okay.
Nope.
I mean, it looks like one of those, well, you forced a Winter's Curse out, but realistically, Dazzle's now dead for 50 seconds, and OG could secure Roshan if it would only respawn.
Yeah, that was dangerous though. Like that Dazzle kill could have meant a rush, but they were just... This is what, 10 seconds more? Or 15?
About, more like 20 to 30? Oh, this is almost a full
so
minute.
Dazzle...
Yeah, Dazzle will be
full
back.
minute, okay.
Yeah, 40, there we go, 45 seconds, you can see there.
That could
Since we're
have been
bad at
really
reading
expensive,
clocks.
losing the Dazzle there.
Now they're somewhat fortunate that they don't lose Roshan as a result. Although,
So they have the
we'll to see if
double
they-
ice. They have the double ice armor now against the Slayer. So they're all looking really tanky versus the physical damage of the Exorcism.
This game's starting to
this
get
is the-
very interesting.
Yeah, this is looking tough for Vega. They need to make sure that they secure the Roshan. I think if they don't secure the Roshan, they might also even just be losing the game if they don't do that. They have to be able to secure this Roshan.
They're going to see it in a second. They've got the darkness pop. They're going to, I believe, stay close enough. Night Stalker. Oh, no, okay. He gets too far away. Oh, just as it respawns. Man, were they close to seeing it. They weave up. They're going to go back in? Maybe worried about like a 5-man smoke gang coming their way. Have they seen Roche just
Yeah,
yet?
just look at how they are positioned. They're taking high ground. They think that OG is smoking up.
Both teams are so scared of the other. They break the Lincolns on Roshan. OG now smoke up themselves, and this is what Vega were scared of, but they just kind of anticipated at the wrong time. This is where the vision game can be so important. Death Prophet
They
level
need to
7.
secure high
Oh,
ground.
it's
Oh no, they
daytime
don't
now.
have Stalker ulti. Stalker is cooldown ulti 60 seconds. This is bad for Vega.
Yeah, they're gonna
And they
just
have
go
the
right
amp.
into the pit.
Oh,
I don't know if they
Oh,
can
they see
contest this. It's so hard to do so during the day. Fighting right now is incredibly difficult, and Roche is dropping too fast.
oh, they don't know. They don't know that they're doing Roshan.
Well, Mag's
Oh,
about to
no.
find out. He's charging in. Is he going to go for this one? I don't think he wants to anymore. They're going to back off. They throw the X's and no one decides to commit. Miracle gets back, so he's still got it there. The call down there. Mag gets a 2-hero front. Carnage, Chris, there's the RP. Just catches up past the beat in BKB. The ghost used as well. Pasha locked in place, but still fairly healthy. The Omni Slash comes out. They're taking it. The weave was at like max bonus armor. As a result, the Omni Slash hit nowhere near enough. The X's and tearing them apart in Miracle. Suddenly looking confused and surrounded by enemies. He goes down. Oh boy, OG have just find themselves getting crushed here. Miracle without a Manta can't get out of the silence. And Pasha will chase him down with the help of his teammates. Nightstalker getting the kill, despite not getting the Aegis. Uh-oh, one more kill. Here we go. No Tail's being caught by Mag. It's a team wipe. Double 5x come out, and what a disaster at the Roche pit, Winter.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the Dazzle ultimate was so good.
It was
there
just
versus
about
the
to
Omni
wear
Slash.
off when the Omni Slash ended. Like, I clicked the hero and then the weave wore off. They must have had like bonus 20 to 25 armor.
Yeah, and that RP was not good as well. It was only on one hero.
Yep. And it was one hero who had BKB off too, so they couldn't... it felt like they wasted both RP and Winter's Curse. They're gonna go for one last try here. They buy back all 4 heroes here. I think Vega don't care if they lose Mag. Yeah, he just runs at the OG base here. The chase is on from the Doom. Can he get a TP cancel? Level Death was on cooldown still. Blink forward, Pasha. There's a BKB, won't need to use it, and that's
that
4
is
buybacks.
so big for Vega. That's so big for Vega. They just need to wait for Slada to come back alive, then Prophet ulti to come online, and they just go after that.
Look at the net worth of these heroes. Anyone not named Juggernaut is just dirt poor on the side of OG. They're right down in the poverty. Oh boy.
Game
Lich,
is tough right now.
2k net worth. He was the one here who did not buy back as well. Bear in mind.
Oh, he did bought back.
Lich? No, Lich did
Yeah,
not.
no, I mean Juggernaut. Oh, you're talking
Oh
about
man,
Lich.
everyone except for Lich bought back that there. And what?
Lich is 2300.
Yeah, I know.
Net
So I'm like, oh, Lich is 2300. He probably bought back. Oh no, he didn't. That's awkward. Whoopsie. I mean, you look at like what the supports can offer. This is a Dazzle who's got a Solar Crest and soon to have a Lotus Orb / Lincolns. Like, these support items can make a big difference in these fights, as we've seen.
Yep. So now the Blast is also coming online for Night Stalker, and this night will be very long time.
Yeah. Got problems inside of OG. It was looking
Big problems.
fine. They'd stabilized, and suddenly that one Roche
Man,
fight.
very rarely we see the Weave winning a team fight.
Yeah.
It's not
And that
often
was
we
all
see
done
that.
during the daytime as well. Was the really impressive thing. So.
Yeah, we were like so worried. Oh my god, it's daytime and they don't know the Roche, and they have the Roche amped up. So OG is doing the Roche very quickly. And Slada got a 2-man crush, and they start the fight from there. They eliminate both the supports.
And it was the weave and then the really good BKB timing from Gyro. Those were to me the 2 big things. Just unable to bring him down.
Stalker was also like doing a lot with his spells there, because he didn't die from the Omni Slash. So he was providing a lot of assistance to his team. So let's see if the next fight they would actually do the same thing. They have to sort of pick the timings. They make sure that the weave is not going on when they are, when they are taking the fight, or wait for the weave to end. But they only have like a very small window, or you take the fight as soon as the weave starts, so you don't really get too much armor.
I mean, that was the worst possible. I mean, it wasn't so much that they chose that fight. It was Vega who said, let's go in. We've got max weave armor. This is the ideal time to fight. And boy, was it good.
So Slada actually goes for AC instead of the Lotus Orb. The Dazzle is going for either a Lotus Orb or the Lincolns, because he has the Perseverance.
I mean, it'll come much later because Dazzle is playing that 5 position
it's still
support
alright
role.
for their lineup, because you actually help the Death Prophet output more as well.
And it's just adding more bonus armor. We talked about how important the weave was. AC, not just the 5 bonus armor, but it's still something. And Slada himself sitting on massive armor. They've already popped the weave now. They're looking to make a jump here. Do they go on this? They've got the night vision. They see up onto this high ground. Do they take a jump here? They go in.
Oh,
Blink crushed onto 2. The call on the ball. The silence as well. Miracle's got no man to silence. He may just go down here. What a silence coming in. Miracle, he's getting low. Oh, he gets the man off now. The chain throw still bouncing around. He will survive just barely, but they've lost Doom without buyback and possibly a second lane of Rax. No glyph available. Vega break the OG high ground, and it could have been game over if Miracle had died there as well. Very close to being GG. Could still well be. They're going to swing towards top lane with the AC. They're pushing hard and they're pushing fast. They get another weave off. And how do you engage into this? They've got to hit an RP. The skewer back. RP can catch 2.
Oh, the
maybe 3. He's silenced with the RP still on cooldown. What am I talking about? It was used in the last fight in GG.
Oh
Vega.
my god, Solo.
They break through. They take game 3. They lose the opener, but they bounce back. And they are your victors here
Holy shit.
in your opening Frankfurt Valve Dota 2 Major Group B match. Whew!
How
What a
many game-winning
fantastic game, Winter.
silences? How many game-winning silence that Solo had this game on the Stalker? Man, this guy is like the MVP. Like
Yeah.
both the supports
Well,
on
was
Vega
that
were
was
really,
the
really
Death
good.
Prophet silence at the end there, I believe, because it was